Hello everybody, Santa Farmhouse here, and welcome to Christmas in the Orange Room. I know last video I played kind of a nasty trick on you. I made you think I was going to put the star on the top of the tree, and that was kind of naughty of Santa Farmhouse. So this time, I promise, we're going to put the star on the top of a beautiful Christmas tree. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. There we go! It's just beautiful, isn't it? It's Christmas goodness right here, a beautiful Christmas tree. Anyways, without further ado, I think it's just about time we take another look at the Christmas video game, because the tree is decorated, the lights are on, the decorations and the star, which means... Christmas is coming!
Something fishy is afoot in the Arctic. Alvin, Dr. Maybe, has captured the toys. Murray, and he has kidnapped our friends. Murray? Only Robocod can help us now. I don't get it. Who's Murray? Or whatever it is. What kind of story is this? He must rescue the penguins. Penguins seem to be doing okay. And defeat Dr. Maybe. And incidentally enough, this game was sponsored by Penguin, one of the chocolatiest biscuits in the world. Wow, I can tell you straight up from first-hand experience, there's a whole lot of difference between chocolate and chocolatey. This is James Pond 2, codename Robocod. This game, every time I do research for Christmas video games for the last 6 years, this game always comes up. And there is a reason why I have been avoiding it until now. But anyways, let's get into the game where you play as Robocod, who's a fish in sort of Robocop armor. And, yeah, you are a fish. It is a side-scrolling platformer that has, well, very little to do with Christmas, which is why I've waited so long to take a look at this game. But oddly enough, any forums that talk about Christmas games, this game always comes up. And since I'm scraping the bottom of the Christmas video game barrel this year, I thought we would take a look at James Pond 2. A game that has had so many ports, it is insane how many different consoles this game is on. In fact, in this video, we will be seeing clips from pretty much most of the different versions of this game. You play as Robocod in your special suit here, which allows you to do a couple of things. It allows you to stretch your body out, but it also allows you to breathe without being underwater. I mean, you are still a fish. The game came out in the early 90s, and while the platforming is okay, it has some very, very cliche backgrounds. And a song that will be stuck in your head for days. As we saw at the beginning, the video game was brought to us by Penguin Chocolatey Cookies. As each incarnation of the game came out, it had less and less to do with cookies, to the point where they eventually dropped the plug from Penguin, and then eventually dropped the penguins altogether and replaced them with Santa's elves, making the game just a little bit more Christmassy. But I still don't understand why people get so hung up saying that this is such a Christmassy game, well, when it really isn't, at least for the most part anyways. Yes, the scenarios there, Dr. Maybe has stolen all of the presents and kidnapped all of the penguins, but there's really not a lot in this game that says Christmas to me. But obviously this game must have some sort of a cult following or something, because there are so many versions of the game. Wait a minute. Is that Jingle Bells? It is, it's Jingle Bells. Finally, after all this time, something Christmassy in this video game. And are those toy soldiers? Maybe this game does have some Christmas in it. You just gotta really look for it. Well, there is one part of this game that is particularly Christmassy, and that is the final boss, where you go head to head with a giant snowman. Literally head to head, because the only way to beat this Frosty the Snowman is to wait for him to, get this, throw his head at you, and then you have to bounce on his neck hole. When you finally defeat him, you find out that Frosty the Snowman was none other than Dr. Maybe himself. The man responsible for stealing all the presents and kidnapping all of the penguins. And even after completing the game, it's not RoboCod who saves the day, because Dr. Maybe ends up getting away. Although just as he's about to celebrate his victory, Santa Claus comes in and smashes his skull in with a bag of toys. Yep, it's Santa who saves the day, not RoboCod. Everything that you did was all for nothing. All we needed was Santa Claus to come in and drop his bag of toys. Anyways, there we go. There goes Santa and RoboCod. Well done. The world is safe for now. Dun dun dun. Anyways, guys, this is James Pond 2 RoboCod. And yeah, it's another Christmas video game, I guess, under the belt. Merry Christmas, guys. Keep it locked here. We got some more Christmas video games on the way. Keep it right here. Farmhouse, the Christmas Gamer. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.